bad one coming.
Could be.
Tiger is hanging around the mid lane as well.
Yeah, this is fairly severe from Solo here, and Tiger's coming in as well. They just want to be able to punish this line if he gets himself out of position. So a dual lane in mid for both teams right now, but I'm sure this is only a temporary thing. They just want the line to leave. Get out of here. Give these guys some solo XP. Centaur, though, he's dropping really low down the bottom. He's in the trees. Insania and Mickey trying to find him. Don't seem to be able to close the gap on him, however. We'll be able to juke nicely through those trees there. Pasha will survive. Meanwhile, Tiger dropping pretty low to solo right now, and he's also got the Hex, so I'm fairly sure this is just straight up dead for the tanking right now. It certainly is. That's the first blood for solo.
Tell them I said.
Yeah, now creeps up, but Mickey having a pretty free time here in the bottom lane, but at the same time, Juggernaut's being pushed out of lane quite a bit as well by Boxy, so Alliance doing pretty well on both of the side lanes so far. Look at Boxy, he's happy to trade with the Jug, he doesn't care, he's got himself full walk, no problems.
Look mid as well, like getting out.
In comes Solo though, they've got the spin forward onto Boxy, he's dropping low, there comes the Hex as well. Is it enough damage? I think it very well may be. Down he goes, Ramses gets a kill, Centaur is once again running back to base with 60 HP. Seems to be the sweet spot for him.
Seems like Tiger's been really struggling to try and find an impact this game. So if you look at the other side, look at mid.
Oh god, Solo one getting so low with the wraparound from Solo. They should find it. Yes, they will. My god, this line is finding the power hits. Sorry, overload.
With the spin from the Jug, Boxy has to be careful here.
Arrow to the face. He's actually trying to bring down the line. We'll be able to do so. Solo comes to the lane with finally getting punished for his big-headedness, I would say there.
I'll take your tribute.
Balm though on this Enigma, he's having a great time. 4.5 already.
Yep. He's not really paying attention to anybody except himself right now. He is in the Roger zone.
He does almost have that Helm of Dom as well. Like he's getting close. Only about 500 gold away. When that comes out.
Turnover here. Yeah, the pressure onto Boxy should start to mount up, although that said, I don't feel like the Mouse is going to give up his tower that easily, so there might be a bit of a fight up here in the top lane for that tower. So Boxy just kind of laying harass into Ramses time and time again, gets the spear onto him as well. He's got a God's Rebuke, of course, is physical damage, so the spin won't save him from it. The damage coming out. Did that miss?
I didn't see, I was watching mid.
I'm correct in that God's Rebuke.
Big for Koikva, he might be able to make something happen here, maybe especially on the center. I want to use that route to get a little bit more active.
Yeah, but he wants his level 6, he wants the stacks, and he's going to pop the shrine as well. It's kind of greedy, actually. Tiger. Oh, Tiger. These boys in the right click should seal his fate right now. The dagger will take him away. Well down the bottom. Let's see if he can hold.
He has the Harmony Slash ready.
Tiger's coming in from behind, so they're going to try and make the play onto Boxy, but there's going to be 3 Alliance heroes here very shortly. If all he needs to do is survive, Boxy will not be able to do that. The spear does miss, and that is going to be extremely costly. Now Ramsey's stuck inside the arena for a little bit longer, but they can't find the damage without their money. And come back in.
EP are going to be more than happy with how these lanes are going so far.
Yeah, they're rotating another hero up here as well. Solo coming to join in with this one, and there's a black hole coming through onto 2 double stun as well. They're just melting to the damage. The tick's coming through, but Koikva looking for more. They might get Ramses here, but the Hex comes down. Stop Mars getting up that God's Rebuke or onto the spear or anything. The dagger comes through and does actually manage to take down both. Nice job there. So Roger forced back. Koikva just being careful. He's out.
Really wants to get this mid tower just to open up the map. Tiger's going to basically just sit here and defend as long as he can. But with that Arcane Rune on the Quap, he's actually TPing top
lane. The daggers come out onto the Centaur Warrunner. Sorry, it's not a dagger, it is a spear. And it does a lot of damage, as Pasha is finding out repeatedly. Meanwhile, Roger looking for something. He's not a black hole anymore. Is he going to throw the Malefice onto Koikva? They've got the root as well. The Helmet of Dominates creeps also. On top of it, he's got a Hex, and the damage is more than enough to bring down Koikva. Boxy wants nothing to do with despite 2 heroes being nearby.
Here comes the big push. Got the idol, skeletons.
They want to hold, and there's that arena coming out. They've caught Solo, they've isolated him completely alone here. But can they get the damage up in time? Boxy is struggling, and now, well, they run. Oh, nice 3-man stun from Tiger, but where's the follow-up damage? They don't have anything on Insania right now. And Solo will be the first one to drop here. Tiger will be following very shortly as well. Scream of Pain connects, and that's going to be the Sand King going down the big forward from no one as well, immediately jumping to the bounty runes and making sure he's secure.
Use as much gold off the map as they can. I'm wondering whether, does the Enigma go for Greaves this game? Does he go like Mech Pipe or something?
Dagger again, spear again. They jump through him, just annihilate Pasha. Goodness me, and now, well, Quops. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Doesn't want to throw it down though, it seems. Not enough damage to finish off Quake with him. Meanwhile, Lion just gets straight up stabbed in the face by Boxy's spear, and now with the scream coming through, it'll finish up Boxy. Tiger's not particularly healthy, but he can get the burst strike forward onto the Juggernaut, and now the Raise Fire Blast as well. Quake first scared to come forward, so they actually just turn around and kill Tiger. Mickey not going to find that kill and has to actually get himself away.
Really well played by VP. They're just pushing their limits.
Burst strike away, but now Burst strike's on cooldown, but he's in a creep wave as well, so just constantly keeping himself safe from the Juggernaut right now. And of course, Ramsey has no sight, so he can just sit inside.
Bot lane. On the Storm.
They've certainly got him locked down, but now the Hex now stomps, so they're out of lockdown, so Quakefer should be okay as he zips himself away. No +1s for this fight, so Quakefer, he was just trying to tickle his pickle a little bit.
Yeah, Solo didn't quite have enough mana for the finger there. He's on about 195.
It wouldn't have been enough, he had it.
To use his finger to get a kill down here on the Storm, but...
He's itching for a fingering, and...
the range.
Maybe, and there comes the Stomp. They managed to get it off this time. Do they have any extra lockdown? They don't, but they've got a lot of extra damage coming out. And in fact, once again, just using these and get themselves on the map when it comes to gold. But now we're seeing something from them. They're going forward. Zip onto the high ground here. Ramses might be the target. He's got the spin. He's got the TP in 4 seconds. So we'll be in a bit of trouble here, I think. They're even using the Stampede. So they're trying to keep him down. And they get the burst track to the sidelines. Tiger, he's popping up the epicenter as well. And it will be going off. And with the dagger onto the Centaur War on it as well. He gets them both. Did he catch him as he blinked in? Boy, Boxy, he predicted the whole damn thing.
Player.
He did.
Roger TP'd in as well, expecting...
Quintace, is this supposed for you to be in right now? Gets pinned to a tree, and then I pass onto him as well and throw down the golem. Why not? Because you got Roger in there as well. They're trying to gang up on him. Don't get too close. He does have a black hole. Probably not afraid to use it, but Roger's just being chased down right now. And the nice bar strike through onto both Lions, finding their momentum right now. So the last one in this choo-choo train of heroes, and he is going to be derailed. And
yeah, heads up play from Quakefer.
Pasha in the trees. Jumping in, stun, nicely done, robs the bounty rune. Mickey's just like, what? He jumps in, but again the sun's out onto the mast, stopping him from getting that spear, stopping him from throwing down the Arena of Blood. And if they push high ground here, they'll be going into Roger, so they really don't want to do that as the spear comes through, but unfortunately Ramses gets the spin off, so they can just run himself away from this arena right now. Not a very scary situation for Virtus.pro at all, and the Lions, once again, they're still trying to fight this one. They have got Reincarnation with the one charge. They jump in, they might be able to find a kill here. Beautiful bow strike down onto 4. Now the black hole comes in from Roger, but that's onto 4, but then it comes to Fox coming out from the wall. He throws down the rock, cancelling the black hole. Pasha and Roger just absolutely disappear. Ramses trying to spin down Mickey. He's got another life if he wants to use it. Ramses realizes this and tries to get himself out. Meanwhile, Pasha and no one regroup around the side of the Roshan pit, and Alliance just holds clear through these skeletons a little bit easier. I guess that's something important when you play against racing now, to make sure you've got a bit of wave clear on your carry, just to make sure you can counter these late female Stampede using the bottom lane. They're going for this with a burst strike through, but doesn't catch Solo, so he can still get the finger off. And now the screen comes out to finish off Quakefer. The Storm Spirit is dead, but they're blinking forwards onto the line. They'll get at least one return kill. Can they find any more? Yes, they can. In comes a wall. They've got him down, stuck inside the Arena of Blood. And Centaur War Runner, well, he's trying to go for a little run here, but he can't do anything except run in circles and wait for the sweet release of death, which Mickey will...
Nice, just quite happy to just keep farming though.
But no one. He's like, I'm on fire. Something's going on here. There's a Mickey nearby, and they're going to try and jump on him, but immediately popping that blade mail to force no one back. Just make this high tail a little bit longer, but there's a lot of heroes from Virtus.pro coming in on this one. Boxy's waiting in the trees. They're going to let him die once. Insania is here. They've got the chaotic offering. In they go, but the blink away from Mickey. They just swap positions. They all of a sudden Boxy, where's it back breaking, wasn't it? Going forward onto Coit, but is cancelled out by the golem. Once again, Mickey running around the front of this fight, and now the Omni Slash coming through, but it gets absorbed by the golem. No, back to Mickey, and will finish him off. The epicenter now coming through with the blink, with the burst strike coming through onto Ramses. Ramses dropping low on HP, trying to run himself away. Can the golem find him? No, it cannot. Ramses gets away. Meanwhile, on the backside of the fight, they'll find Tiger as well. So Virtus.pro cleaning up many heroes on the side of the Alliance. Now no one looking for more. He might find Boxy. Boxy gets the spear off, trying to get himself away. He's got a blink dagger in 1 second, but no, he doesn't, because there's a shadow strike on him as well. He steals the double damage away, but that's about it. No one grabs another. That is 4 kills on the side of Virtus.pro. That's in the last fight, although getting picked off a few times at key moments really sends him behind. A Storm always want to be playing from in front, which is not the situation Quake is in right now. Meanwhile, they throw a spear at the Lion, and they might just be able to grab this pick off, because Virtus.pro do not value him enough to actually call almost immediately.
Thing is, if Roger gets...
Double damage.
Alliance don't get distracted. They're going for the line outside the pit, but Solo just turns around with the Hex onto the Red King right now. The Spear comes flying through, but actually misses everybody. Mickey, he's just losing his first life here. He's going to go down. Once again, the Reincarnation pops very early. The stun comes in immediately. Now the Omni Slash is double as well. Tiger comes in and they both just get annihilated. No chance of survival there. They look forward to Miles as well. He's limping into the tree line, but there is no route of escape. Boxy is going to get his peanut buttered in the...
Dania might be in a little bit of a bad place here.
Yeah, who's the one who said no one going in the jungle, by the way? Sonya gets jumped upon, and it will not be lasting very long, and Solo just completely ignored that entire engagement.
They have on VP. They've got the spin. Pasha's getting Lotus. Oh, mid. This line might be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, this line is definitely a little bit of trouble, but no one is fighting up into Boxy right now. Boxy just clearing out to the trees, though. Alliance, they just go for events, which could send one team rocketing into the lead.
VP...
They have the Wraith King a little bit, but again, not really a target they super want to go on. I say that, they're taking him down pretty quickly. They actually force off him out of the arena. Probably not the point as they jump forwards onto the Sentinel Warrior. Sentinel dropping low. The Wraith King fly in with that BKB. Mickey with the BKB as well. Omni Slash coming through, but everybody's scooping up for it, so it's not really doing any damage to anyone in particular. Jumping forwards onto Boxy now. Boxy, those BKBs are starting to get low. They'll spear the Juggernaut to a tree and get themselves out. Lion's trying to go for the runaway here. Solo comes in, though, stunning up. Quake is a great target to catch on the backlines here. Mega trying to turn around. The Black Hole comes in, landing onto no one because he's already dead. Koikfa is out of this one and sending up onto the high ground, going to go for the TP and will be successful in doing so. Mickey should also make it out of this one as well, but all in all, a pretty good fight for Virtus.pro. No real winner, although now they're onto the high ground. Might have to change my tune a bit. Ramsey just straight up takes the tower. Mickey onto the front lines. He doesn't have the reincarnation, or does he? He actually does. My bad. He just comes off cooldown now as Ramsey comes around, tries to slice him up. Koikfa running forward, jumping onto both. They've got the fatal bombs onto him. This could be doing a lot of damage. He's looking forward for more. Jumping onto no one. Can't find a target. The rest of the team will deal with Roger, and now they look towards the line as well. The Burrow Strike comes through. Should be able to take down the line, and that will be the end of the fight, I believe, as no one has a beat. They don't have their ultimates. They've got Stampede, and that is about it. Mim on Alliance, they're looking pretty peachy. They're going to have everything right now as they jump forward. Line, he's out of position. Solo caught out. He's dead. Back into the Roche pit they go. Virtus.pro.
Pre-upheaval as well, just thinking.
What can you do? Look at this guy. Look at the Assassin Avalanche trying to get into the pit. Roger around the other side, trying to scoop them, I think, with more than anything. Roshan's getting so low. The units in as well. Pasha jumps in with the stun, but Ramsey's going to be able to pick up the Aegis. The Alliance lose Roshan. They lose just about everything right now, but they're going to try and turn around and take this fight anyway. They're all inside the arena. With the damage coming through, Roger might be falling. Yes, he certainly will be. Mickey dropping low, but he's got the reincarnation. Ramses is in some trouble, but he has got the respawn, so he's going to get that Aegis drop. Meanwhile, no one taking the fight, but he's got to be careful. The BKB doesn't save you from all of this right-click damage, which Alliance are pouring out right now. Boxy just turning around and fighting as Pasha gets chased to the sidelines. Now Boxy being forced out now, but he's got the Omni Slash, and with the Sonic Wave as well, they'll tear through Alliance. Two heroes dropping just like that. Ramsey's just going to try and focus on the... We see who got the Aghanim's? That go to Enigma.
I see they just took it in the middle of the fight and then...
I think so.
Gave it to him afterwards, but there was a really sick Lincolns from No One on the end of that fight where the Jug was running away after he used spin and the Wraith King went to stun. No One quickly used the Lincolns on him to cancel it out, just to secure the round of retreat.
Easy target. Oh, he's actually turning around into the Juggernaut here. They've got the spear coming out as well. They've actually missed that one somehow, but as Solo goes down, Ramses, he's got a TP. He's going to use it, but this might be too late. He realizes it's too late and realizes he has to get himself away. The Burrow Strike comes through onto the Queen of Pain instead. Ramses hopping the BKB and trying to turn this one around, but they've got the space to keep the Queen of Pain locked down, and they're just going to ignore her as he finishes off the kill. Mickey gets him. Ramses now with...
As soon as No One used that Linkers on him, he was done. Because the stun from the Wraith King came out.
I finally found the cheese, by the way. Wraith King has it. Stun out. I think he's alright. Oh no, Koikfa comes ion cannoning into this fight and will be able to bring down the Centaur.
How you quickly 180'd there. That's great. There's a gem on the floor here as well. Pasha has no buyback. No one's left.
This is high ground.
Sorry.
Maybe a little bit more. Virtus.pro, their lead is diminishing, but more importantly, their base is diminishing. Ramses will take that stun to the face.
Look at these skeletons.
Ramses having a great time. Yeah. Burrow Strike just about misses onto Ramses there. Quinn pays back in 5 seconds, but they've taken these racks. Let's see if they can get out clean. Virtus.pro, are they...
Look at Mickey here. He's actually, I think he's seen Ramses.
Ooh. Well, Solo's also been seen by Koikfa here, and he's going to immediately jump on this guy, and yeah, that's going to be a very dead Lion. Meanwhile, Ramses going for the TP out. Does Mickey have a bat? No, it's not. Okay. Just wanted to send a message.
I think he's quick buy at the moment.
Oh no.
I think he might be about to change it to...
Did he go for the... Yeah, he did go for the reincarnation, no mana cost. That's good. Tiger jumping in, bow strike forwards, onto Pash. This could be the start of the fight. The sun comes out from Mickey on the backline. Torino flood thrown out instantly, but no one's just finding out. The only touch back and through as well. Mickey might be losing his life. Yes, he certainly will be going down once. But Proxy just fighting on the front lines here, spamming out these God's rebukes. And no one's actually died yet. Oliver Mickey's first, but he might be falling for a second time here. Look at that black hole. He's got 3 on the back lines. Roger bringing it down, and the finger to finish it off as well. Alliance are vaporized off the face of the earth, and Koikfa caught on the back lines as well. Oh, Virtus.
Stampede defensively. You know, the 40% damage reduction is really key. Doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it's, you know,
middle barracks are under attack.
pretty massive. Solo passes over the gem to Pasha here as well.
The precious shard Enigma Alliance. And they didn't buy back for Roshan, and they're not going to buy back for their base either, as no ranks being taken, but that's just going to equalize things out. Because of course they did take their own ranks a little bit earlier on.
Middle barracks.
Does Roger have the... He doesn't have the refresher orb, but he has the shard. Okay. You ready?
An eventful Aegis period.
It's so difficult, right? Though, like, look at their side lanes. Oh,
yeah.
Solo.
Hold on, yeah, he's gone for the farm. Their patience pays off. The Stampede comes out, going to give him the damage reduction, but it's not doing nearly enough. I mean, it was there. Now Roger, he gets a 2-man black hole, holding them still, cancelling the TPs, and that is going to be a vicious retaliation from Virtus. There's no way Racing's going to get enough mana to...
I guess it's better to be safe than sorry though as well, right? Like the skeletons in the late game aren't a massive deal.
Got a tower. Yep, buyback comes out from goes. Ramses does have this double damage, but he can just clear himself out. They silence each other. Look at Roger. He's just flying in with the Shadow Blade right now, and the sun comes out, and that will be the Shadow Blade reveal. And that doesn't result in much. The stomp comes in. Boxy tries to get him back, but now just gets himself stuck inside the ground spike here, as they will be able to rip through. Boxy does have buyback. Mickey makes it to the high ground, but he popped the BKB for it, and the gem is on the deck. Not a good play from Boxy there.
Oh, quite for trying to jump in to get the gem there, but...
Yeah. The thing is, Boxy doesn't need to make those plays, I don't think. Like, surely that's the Storm's job. Now, they're just trying to jump through, try and take down the Juggernaut quickly, but the Hex comes out, the Lotus Orb as well. Juggernaut's actually dropping here. He's just gone. He's out of this fight. Virtus.pro, they need to get away. They popped the Stampede to try and make the run here, but now it's run up. Oh my god.
How exciting.
Everyone's just blinking around each other right now. Did Wraith King ever get his? No, he didn't. Hex comes out though. Wraith King could be in some trouble right now, as he's going to be losing his first life here. Definitely. The Wraith Fire Blast come out, and that's going to pop this Blinkage, which means he can jump in with the Hex immediately. Silence as well, up onto the Boon of Pain, but Lotus Orb going to help her out a little bit here. BK stunned up, trying to get himself out. He needs to be careful. He doesn't have another life right now. Koikfa on the run. Elias trying to get to some high ground, some kind of defensive position they can actually hold here as the ground spike misses. Virtus.pro, they get the buyback on Ramsey. The big percentage-based spells, Midnight Pulse as well.
I mean, like we said before, all
Mickey?
Alright.
Mickey, he's holding on for the time being, but the Lotus Orb reflects the stun, so Pasha can't actually go in for the stomp, but meanwhile Ramsey's just in the pit, and Mickey's going to go in to get this vision, but look at the damage he's taking right now. The spin comes out from Jug, but with the Stampede, they're going to be able to chase down Mickey. However, this means there's no Stampede for the rest of the fight, which means that damage down coming in. There's Roger coming in with the black hole as well, but they're being forced out of it by this Brew of Fate. Roger, he's got the refresher up, he's going for the second one, he's got Koikfa locked down, the duel got 4 from all of it inside of it. Roger, he's tearing them apart. They're just disappearing, but the buyback's coming in thick and fast. 4 Alliance right now. This fight is not over, but Virtus.pro do seem to be repelled as they back themselves away. No response as of yet, but Roshan so low. The golems inside, one giving them vision on Roshan, the other one just scouting out anybody who's nearby. Solo, he's got the Aeon Disc. Chilling out for the time being. Mickey back into the Roshan pit. Roger coming in from behind. He's got another black hole. He's used a refresher orb. Roger, can he do it again? Mickey comes in though. He's got the stun. They've got the vision. They've got the damage. He's got the Aeon Disco to try and keep himself back. Meanwhile, Roshan getting super low here. Roger is getting dropped. Meanwhile, Solo sneaking away on the sidelines. Doesn't have much health. Koikfa back into the pit. Mickey there as well. Doesn't look like Virtus.pro can go for anything. Roshan goes down and the booty inside. and we have Solo with buybacks. Tigers will be coming up shortly as well. So Alliance should be careful here. Look at that AoE Hex coming in, but he's going in. Brogan gets 3 inside the Electric Vortex, but now gets hexed up immediately. But Boxy doing the damage. He's got them inside the arena. They can't get themselves out. Down goes that Aegis though. Mickey trying to fight up in the front line. He's got Reincarnation available as well. The double Hex comes out, keeping Solo alive. Should be able to get out of this one, and now they turn around. Mickey is taking damage, but he's of course got that Reincarnation. The finger will finally finish him off, but they kill get popped down. And in comes Quakebear zipping his way through. Boxy though caught on the back lines here. He doesn't have a way. Oh, he finds another black hole onto 2 massive targets. Insania, he can't get off the ultimate. He's just going to go down, and there's also an opportunity for Alliance to defend, but my god, is it going to be hard.
I mean, that was such a sick black hole by Roger, though. He managed to catch the Warlock in it as well.
Warlock, yeah, there's no counter initiation. They're just jumping in straight away. Tiger's in the middle of everybody right now. He's got the Andesk, of course, has that buyback, but with the Omnipack jumping through, not really doing anything. Eventually, Tiger is gonna fall. Sorry, it was not the Omnipack. He's still got it available, but Wraith King just straight up disappears. He's coming in. Tiger, he's going for it. Insane. He's got the Golem as well. They're being very cautious about this one, though, as the Omnislash just gets dragged onto Tiger and brings him down. Now it's a 2-man defense. Is this really gonna happen? I highly doubt it. Mike jumping into everybody right now, and there's a first golem. He's throwing down the upheaval. He's waiting on the second golem, and actually in the meantime, Mickey's just dying. Mickey is dead. No pressure shot used, and Insania, it's game over for Alliance. Game number 1 will be going for Virtus.pro, and they will throw down that black hole, because why not? Because you've already won. Basically, the fireworks at this stage as Virtus.pro are going to take game number 1 of this best of 3 series. Alliance do take a full on game 65 minutes in. And unfortunately for Alliance,